Hey there, everybody. Okay, so I'm playing a game. I'm playing something different this time. It might be a horror game? Question mark? I'm not sure if it is, but is it gonna want to work? Are you gonna? Are you? It's called Choices That Matter. Is it friggin' frack? No. Frick frack and snick snack. No, I'm not installing Google Play again. Do I seriously have to? I'm so Maywood. Alright. Take a pause. Oh! Here it goes! Here it goes! Here it goes! Okay. I'm anticipating this, but I like making... I like stories. I'm sorry. I just do. I make cringy attempts to tell them. But so... Waiting for the cloud. Don't wait. Okay. Choices. And then the sun went out, and then their souls were eaten, and then their heroes were... Okay. So... This... Wait, what? Snow come... So to... What? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and what I'm gonna... Oh boy, just notice the... little background. Little bit. Or at least I think there is. But so, apparently, we just choose. Okay, so is the sun going out? Were their souls eaten? Or were their heroes lost? I'm gonna go with nut. How about no? So I'm gonna call it here. This is probably going to be either a downer or a horror game. And but if I'm to take anything from this, it's a little bit more serious. So, if I swear during this, it's not my fault. I'm warning you at the top of the video that I am likely going to swear during this venture. KK, yay. Alright. So, let's see if their souls were eaten. Getting updates. Well, the swear warning's in effect, so fuck. Loading, having a loading screen. Any updates? Cancel? What does cancel do? Cancel does but nothing. Update canceled. Note, the story fixes weekly updates through these updates, so be sure to update next time. Okay, but you take forever. Developed with the assistance of Victoria State Government and Film Victoria, Australia. Okay. And apparently we boot that little... I'm 13 years or older. I'ma say yes. If you couldn't tell. Oh, there is no death in your future. But that does not mean your decisions are without risk. And their souls were eaten. Oh boy. I loved my sister. I didn't know. I said the words my mother said after my grandfather died. The old speech was strangely easy for me to say, even though I didn't understand the words. Later, much later, I learned what they meant. Give your soul to me, and I will carry it in my heart of hearts. Oh boy, this is gonna be sad. Alright, be ready to cry, everybody. Get the tissues. I will carry you all my life. I will carry you to the other land. That was the day I discovered I had the gift. Oh, this is kind of cheesy, though. That was the day I ate my first soul. 1 week later, I kissed Mother and left Scarsdale to make my own way in the world. Oh, I mean, good for you, but can we go back to the whole souls eating thing? I left Mother alone. It wasn't just because she asked me to, but because I was a coward. For what? Whoa. I traveled alone for the same 2 reasons. So, afraid you're gonna eat your mother's soul? Oh, that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Every so often, I encountered a soul eater, powerful enough to see that I carried 2 souls instead of 1. They always knew instantly that I was a soul eater, shirking my duty. What? Whenever it happened, I walked away, like my mother had told me to. I walked from one side of... Oh, I didn't realize that was Britain. Whoops! I walked from one side of Britain to the other, and then back again. Unfortunately, I couldn't walk away from myself, or from the silver coin my mother gave me. A coin, marked with the circle and flame emblem of the Soul Eater. Are we in an episode of Soul Eater? Is that what's happening? And I can't keep up an accent. Not gonna do the accent. It's stupid. Not the accent that's stupid. It's just my impression of it's stupid. I'm clarifying as much as I can. I'm trying. It was more than silver, more than a symbol of my duty, more even than a constant reminder of the complicated relationship between Mother and myself. Wait, so there was a bear for this. Is this like, I don't know, Soul Eater the anime meets Ursa Major and Ursa Minor? What? It was one of Europe's rare pieces of magically activated metal. As activated silver, it enhanced my body's own ability to heal. Okay, so you're Wolverine. I'd sewn a tiny pocket to the inside of my linens at the hip and kept the coin there, where part of the metal touched my skin. Good for you. I kept walking from town to town, working, hunting, or begging for my keep each day. As a soul eater, I've had a natural affinity for healing, which often helped me earn a few meals, especially since it was helped along by my magically activated silver. Oh, this A, reeks of cheese, and B, has me interested. You thought you'd be able to hide forever, or you always knew your family was too well known for you to hide for long? I'm gonna pick this one. I picked the bottom one. Mother was wrong. I couldn't hide forever. Mother wasn't often wrong, and it threw my world sideways when she was. Great one. The woman in front of me said again, louder this time, snapping me out of my memories of Scarsdale. I bit down on the urge to tell her not to call me that. Oh, so the woman in front of her would be like, Great one. Something like that. If she wanted to honor an untrained, pimply-faced stranger younger than her dead son, that was her right. Wait. Okay, so we just got told that this bitch had a son? Okay. I don't know what's happening. Please, great one, she said again. There is no one else here who can perform the soul-eating rites for the newly dead. Please carry my child to the other land. I never studied at soul school, I told her. I don't know what to do. She blinked, wavering, and for a moment I thought I'd escape my duty one more time. Our great one is yet to be replaced, she said. You are all we have. Please, I said, what if when I die I cannot find the path to the other land? Nonsense, she said, suddenly finding herself on a familiar theological ground. All soul-eaters know it when they see it. Besides, I most certainly will not carry my son's moldering corpse to London to beg for aid there. So, do these people, like, carry people to the afterlife? Are they like the Grim Reaper? Kinda? Sorta? With a heart? Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't sure whether the begging or the decomposition was more disturbing to the famous... I wasn't sure whether the begging or the decomposition was more disturbing to the famous Lady Mayor of Hallowvale. Perhaps it didn't matter. Instead of meeting Mayor Valley's eyes... Mayor Valley. Okay. Instead of meeting Mayor Valley's eyes, I stared at the young man, Adam Valley, who'd run afoul of a wild boar and died of his wounds. You'd think a pig wouldn't be able to do that much damage, but honestly, oh boy, wild boars are. Oh boy, they're like a whirling dervish. It's not good. They should have been the Tasmanian devil. They should have been Taz. You know Taz from like Looney Tunes? Yeah, he should have been a wild boar. Because real Tasmanian devils don't really cause out that much trouble. At least I don't think so. I don't live there. So, if you couldn't tell from the very American accent, I don't live in Australia. So I wouldn't know. But I don't think they cause as much trouble as warthogs do. Or, well, not warthogs, but boars. His mother's maidservant had washed him and dressed him in clean linens, but he was already attracting flies. Okay, what are we on in time? Oh, I'm gonna have to stop. The intro is so long. Unless this is the whole thing. Or things get good later. I don't know. I'll see you later. But, so, how about this last page, and then I'm gonna have to stop. The mayor's house smelled warm and old, like the rotting floor of the forest creeping down the hills all around us. The dead man was laid out on the large, flat surface, the kitchen table. His own bed linens had become his shroud. Yes, phone, I'm aware. It's too hot to charge. I'll unplug you then. How about that? Sorry that if that was loud, this is going to be louder. Eat. Eat him, said Mayor Valley, low and fierce, or I'll make you regret disobeying me. Ooh, what a one to end on. Eat Adam's soul or flee into the woods. Oh, joy. Alright, if you smiled during this video, I'm glad. But you probably didn't. Bye!